There's an island in America where cars are banned. Has been since 1898. And somehow, 900 people still choose to live there. Before we go any further, if you love discovering places that don't feel real, you're gonna want to hit subscribe. We drop a new hidden America every week. And trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming. Now, let's talk about Mackinac Island. Mackinac Island sits in the Straits of Mackinac, that narrow stretch of water connecting Lake Huron and Lake Michigan in the northern tip of Michigan. To get there, you take a ferry, about 15 minutes from Mackinac City or St. Ignace. And the moment you dock, something feels off. In the best way possible. There are no cars, no motorcycles, no engines, just the sound of hooves on pavement, bicycle wheels on gravel, and seagulls. This island is 3.8 square miles. About 80% of it is a state park, and the roughly 900 year-round residents have built an entire civilization around the horse and the bicycle. It sounds like a gimmick, a tourist trick, but it's not. It's just life here. To understand Mackinac, you have to go back, way back. The Anishinaabe people, specifically the Odawa and Ojibwe, consider this island sacred. The name itself comes from the Ojibwe word Michilimackinac, meaning great turtle, because from the water, the island's silhouette looks like a turtle rising from the lake. The French arrived in the 1600s, then the British, then the Americans. Fort Mackinac, built in 1780, still stands today on the bluff above town. You can walk through it, watch musket demonstrations, the whole thing. By the 1800s, Mackinac had become a major hub for the fur trade, then the fish trade, then tourism. And in 1898, when automobiles started showing up on the mainland, Mackinac's village council made a decision that would define the island forever. No cars. They said the noise and the danger disturbed the horses, and that ban has never been lifted. Not once, in over 125 years. So what does daily life actually look like when you remove the car from the equation? There are about 600 horses on Mackinac during peak season. They pull taxis, they haul luggage, they deliver groceries, they move furniture. During the winter, when the tourist population drops and some horses are shipped to the mainland, the island feels almost impossibly quiet. Residents bike, a lot. Kids ride to school, adults ride to work. The island has 8 miles of shoreline road alone. Deliveries still happen, they just happen by carriage or by handcart. Emergency vehicles? Horse-drawn. The island has a small medical center, and in genuine emergencies, patients are airlifted or taken by ferry. It's not a perfect system, but it's theirs. And here's what's fascinating. Studies on traffic stress, noise pollution, and community cohesion consistently show that car-free environments make people calmer, more connected. Mackinac residents will tell you the same thing. You actually look up. You actually talk to your neighbors. You actually know what season it is. Mackinac has some deeply specific cultural identity that deserves its own minute. Fudge. The island is so famous for fudge that Michigan locals call tourists fudgies. There are something like 14 fudge shops on this tiny island. They've been making it since the 1880s, and you can watch it pulled and folded in the shop windows. It's theater. It's delicious. The Grand Hotel opened in 1887 and has the longest porch in the world, 660 feet. It's so iconic that the 1980 Christopher Reeve film Somewhere in Time was filmed here. To this day, guests dress formally for dinner. Every May, the island explodes in lilacs. The Lilac Festival has been running since 1949. The whole island smells like a grandmother's garden, which sounds like an insult but is absolutely not. And in winter, the ferry stops. The island population drops to under 500. The lake freezes. And for a brief, wild window, you can snowmobile across the ice to the mainland, one of the only times a motorized vehicle is technically tolerated. Here's the thing I keep coming back to when I think about Mackinac Island. We spend so much time talking about what cities of the future will look like. Fewer cars, more bikes, walkable neighborhoods, cleaner air, human-scale streets. Mackinac Island has been doing all of that since 1898. Not because of urban planning theory, not because of climate policy, but because of a horse ordinance. And it worked. The island draws nearly 1 million visitors a year. Property values are high, the community is tight. The environment is intact. 80% protected parkland, remember? Now, is it scalable? Obviously not perfectly. It's 3.8 square miles with 900 people. You can't apply this model to Chicago. But it asks a question worth sitting with. How much of what we accept as necessary, the noise, the exhaust, the speed, is actually necessary? Or did we just stop asking? Mackinac Island is one of those places that doesn't try to be extraordinary. It just is. Because 125 years ago, someone decided the horse was worth protecting and accidentally built a blueprint for a slower, saner world. If you've been there, drop it in the comments. I want to know what surprised you most. And if you haven't, honestly, go.
before the fudge shops open in May is the sweet spot. Fewer fudgies, more island. If this video made you think about a place differently, that's exactly what this channel is for. Subscribe if you're not already. New Hidden America every week. Like if you learned something. And I'll see you on the next one.